Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Elmo172331. In case you don't know, now you know. As usual, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out our link tree below and our Cash App. Join the Select Screen family. We're all across the internet, across Facebook, I almost said the internet. My goodness, Facebook, Instagram. YouTube, Discord, and just all over the place. So if you want to join in on the fun, be sure to do that. Check out our latest YouTube video below as well. Tonight we're playing a little bit of Horizon. Like hopefully there's some good action to this and not a whole lot of like logical puzzling. I don't think there will be, but I'm just like, I don't feel like puzzling, but well, we'll see. We'll see what we get. I don't know. We'll see. We got gaming on the stream already. Hey, what's up? What's up? Let's see. Yeah. And also another selector, mystery selector. Say hello. Say hello. If you feel like it. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it for introductions. So we're gonna officially set this thing off and get going. Alrighty, as usual, we flip the script and then we get into like a bigger screen so you can see it better. Let me know how the volume is, because sometimes things get really weird with the volume. Okay, I don't know why, but technology works until you want it to, right? Okay, so Horizon, brief summary. I'm going to try and keep it as brief as possible because this game is very complex. Okay, so Aloy, fiery redhead. She's basically a clone of a lady named Elizabeth Sobek. She saved the world like 3 and 4 different times. She's trying to save the world again from decay and destruction. Okay, so she's trying to put together basically this program named Gaia, and Gaia is like this like intricate we'll call her an AI, I guess. And she has these subordinate functions. So there's Poseidon, there's Ether, and there's Demeter. And so we're trying to find those subordinate functions to put Gaia back together, and so we can attack these basically bad people that tried to blow up Earth. Normally my summaries are way more extensive than that, but I'm trying to give you the brief version so I don't confuse people. Okay, so yeah, trying to save Earth from crazy people that are trying to destroy Earth and like recreate it. They're very selfish, they're very crazy, and nobody likes them. Okay, so we have friends Varl and Varl and two others two others that are helping us, and we keep adding more and more people to help us out in this journey. Gaming says, and Call of Duty is extra loud, but it's usually a little better with this game. Okay, good. Yay. Yeah. Alright, good on the volume. And bad people, yes. Yes. And he says, well, they like each other. That is some... Well, okay, fine. I guess even the bad people have to have someone that likes them, right? Whether it's just like their sidekick or like their little animal, you know, like like Jafar had a little parrot, right, in Aladdin. And then let's see, who else as far as bad guys? Scar had the hyenas, of course. And so bad people, I guess, have to have somebody that likes them. And our camera is acting up already. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting night for technology. Our camera's acting up. I can see it. I can feel it. But yeah, I guess enemies like enemies and they help each other out. Okay, so hopefully that summary didn't confuse you. Hopefully you could follow this. Where we're at specifically right now is Aloy is trying to drain this dome because there's like this big like machine, and it was ugh. So we're trying to drain the dome. We're in Las Vegas, by the way, like in an ancient archaic version of Las Vegas. So hopefully we never see it like this, because I've been there. It's one of the few times I've actually been out of my home state, and Las Vegas is a lot of fun, and it would be crazy to see it like this, by the way. Yeah, so hopefully you can keep up. Good luck with that. Buena suerte. Let's get down to business. No more just outright talking for me. How about? Okay. So there's probably going to be some action in this. We're probably going to have to fight that big old monster machine. I'm not looking forward to it, by the way, but we'll see. So, as always with this game, I have to reacclimate myself with all the weapons and all the gear, so give me a moment on that. And also, it's like on this game I always have to reacclimate with the weapons and stuff, and with Call of Duty I have to acclimate with just like the maps and like button pushing. Don't ask me why. Okay, so our main objective is return to the sunken city. So yeah. Oh, by the way, we already got one sub-function, and if you hear talk of Beta is also another like clone like Aloy is, but she's really like, whew, she's something else. You might get to see for yourself if we go back to the base. I'm talking way too much. So the game, drain the city, return to the sun. Okay, all right, let's do this. Normally I'm not this much of a chatterbox by any means necessary, but you got it. Oh, and by the way, Aloy just got some new tech that helps her breathe underwater, because before we would like struggle so much. Well, looks like we're still. But obviously she's human type, so we couldn't breathe underwater. Okay. Do we go up? Yes, why? Okay. Going up. Oh, good gracious. How many times will it take for Elmo to go up? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? It takes me a minute. I didn't golly. Yeah, I agree. The visuals on this game are super duper amazing. They're so beautiful. One of the reasons why I really like got interested in Horizon in like the first time with the first game. Yes, I know that this is special gear. Now the key is to actually help me use it. Oh, 6 times to take. Yeah, I would say that's very accurate. See, that. Okay. Basic tactics. Underwater. There we go. Egad. Okay. So we swim up with X and we swim down with square. I was making that way too complicated. Alright. Okay. Swim up with X.
According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Okay. The south end of the dome. You will probably see that giganto machine that we are trying to avoid.
Remove it.
Ooh, crud vapors on a stick. Get into there. Whatever that stupid thing was, it just saw us, and now do we have to fight it? Yep. This is gonna be an interesting stream by any and all purposes. Aloy, please go. Swim away from that stupid thing. That's not even the one we're trying to hide from. Oh, good gravy. Okay, how about we hide out in here for a second? I'm not even gonna try it with this one. Let's just let it restart, okay? Yeah, we're gonna restart. That wasn't a good attempt. Okay. This is not starting out very well. Oh my goodness, that big alligator thing wasn't even what we were trying to avoid, like I was saying. Okay, so redo.
Down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Yes, just keep swimming, swim. Jesus, my goodness, dog. Okay, just keep swimming. Okay. Dive. Okay. Pro tip number 1 for tonight. I guess sometimes it just takes more than one attempt.
The maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
South end of the dome. Okay. Go down a bit. We don't want the same thing to happen that just happened. Because apparently you can't really fight underwater. And it makes sense, obviously. But it makes things way more difficult. Elmos are friends, not food. Yes, I would hope. Okay, so resurface like this, right? Right. Now, we're gonna try and make it over to that seaweed over there without getting, like, caught up in that alligator thingy majiggy again. Okay? Okay. Good. Jeez. And scan. Over there. Oh, there's more health over there, which is a good thing to get. Oh man, river. Ooh, old man river. I almost just did something really annoying. Okay. Get it. Get it. Okay. Alright. Ooh, back it up. Back it up. Swim away. Yes, just swim away. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we can go. It's like Jaws theme. Kind of in a really in a subtle way, you know. This isn't enough. This really isn't enough. But I hope that thing doesn't see me. Okay, I think we're okay. Go. Swim. This is when swimming is not fun, by the way. Like, you know, okay, most people really like Finding Nemo. They're like, oh, you know, yeah, Finding Nemo's the greatest. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it does have that vibe, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not into like the more mainstream movies that Disney and DreamWorks put out for whatever reason. You know, like everybody's like, oh yeah, like I love Frozen. Oh, like that movie's terrible, and I think they're coming out with another one. Oh jeez, I'm like, please, no, having mercy. Yeah, and no, you're not gonna change my mind on that, you Frozen lovers out there. And then Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, though, I was like, okay, it's kind of cute, but then I was like, I don't know. It's just, I'm just not a mainstream animation kind of person, I guess. I don't know. But
there's red light in that tower. Just look at the console I found earlier.
ah,
That might be the Maitland station.
true that.
But how do we get in?
Oh, good gravy. Like, ever. You know, okay, so this is my theory on Frozen, okay? You know the song, let it go, let it go. Yes, let that movie go. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Yes, my annoyance with Frozen, let it go, let it go. Please. Lion King, y'all should know by now how I feel about Lion King. Like, there's a poster right back there. And then, like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puzzles. Then, I can't show you all, I'll probably screw up my webcam, but, like, there's Lion King things over there and everywhere. So yeah, Lion King, I guess Lion King is mainstream, wouldn't it? Huh, so maybe that theory is wrong, but still, that's a goodness, that's so much better.
System shutdown's almost done. The only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Smelly chimneys. Like that.
Okay, hold up. I gotta pause this because that light is really like bright in my eye. But Stanley Chin, he was one of the people that was really involved in like this whole casino thing. That's why there's a dumb, because of Stanley Chin. Stanley Chin was trying to revive things. Jeez, excuse me. Revive things, and like he was doing food, water, and all kinds of different things to save the city, and that's why he's all disappointed. I was like, I hope I never see the city this way. Well, unfortunately, it is what it is, right? Okay, but I just had to point it out just so that we didn't have that like constant flickering light.
But he did so much for this place. It wasn't so...
Oh, and the Zeniths. The Zeniths are the bad people we were talking about. Yeah, so the Zeniths are the ones trying to blow up Earth. Oh, see, that's the big old monster I was talking about. We have to find a way around that thing. Like, get in there. Get in there. Yeah, yeah. Stealth cab will hide you from underwater enemies. Yes, as I know. Thank you for that information. Can I get that, please? Can I get the health right there? Maybe we could ride that thing like a dolphin, but I'm...
Part of this building collapsed. There may be a way in.
But I'm afraid to try. Honestly, that thing is huge and it's scary and it is like... I don't know. I can't get... That's... They're gonna make me get that omen out of... Come on. Get it. You have one more chance to get this. Otherwise, we're not doing it. Oh no. No, 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 no. Get in there. Get in there. Get. Ha ha ha. Hoo. Hoo ha ha. I'm not coming into contact with that thing until we absolutely have to. I can't get that one, and I'm not even, it's not worth the effort. Okay, so we have to go that way, right? Another data point, okay. Do I have to read this one? Yes, I do. Okay, so just a side note, I tend to read things very quickly. That's just how I am. I'm a very quick reader. So if you need to pause it real quick, then feel free to do so. Yeah. So I can't guarantee my reading will be as quick as it normally is, but that's probably a good thing because we hopped on a little bit later than we normally do. But anyways, new items. Data corruption partial. Data corrupted. You will see a recreation of the Montgolfier Brothers hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783. It was the first free flight, yes, by humans, but the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take the air. King Louis, I think that's 6, had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the sky 3 months earlier than their human data corrupted. Okay. Sorry, I had to. I had to. It was just... data corrupted. Bunker door. Steel intake. Okay. So...
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Let's see where this leads. Okay, so square to dive, right? Yes. And what in the world are you? Green shine cluster. Okay.
Take this green shine for something special.
Something special. Open the door.
I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
I open the door. With what? Oh, if we could use that, how come we can't use it to fight that monstrosity that was chasing us before? Oh my goodness. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Nice. Nice. Na 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 na. Want to swim. Like, typically. Wow, it looks like there's a bunch of files and stuff. There we go. Maybe not. Yeah, you probably couldn't, like, mobility and stuff would be significantly, like depleted, but, like, my goodness, at least take a swing at the thing, even if it's not so quick, you know? No, I mean, at least defend yourself in some respect.
This looks promising. There should be a console in here.
Oh, is that the thing? Yeah, that's probably the light we saw from the outside, I'm guessing. So I could probably climb up those things. Ugh. Oh, hey, that was actually a helpful tip. Cool. That's what I was wondering for a long time. How do I see all of our info in one place? Well, there you go. Was that where it was? Data console right there. Okay. Oh, okay. So those are handholds we can probably use. There we go. Grab on to it. Grab on, Aloy. Oh, she probably can't grab onto him until we drain the water, I'm assuming.
There. Time to dry this place out.
Cutscene. We are getting ourselves into some trouble. I could just feel it.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door.
Can we just, like,
Excitement.
creep by it? You know, can we creep by it, please? Do we have to fight it? Or maybe it would be nice? No, it's not. Oh man, I am dreading this, like 1000%. what I thought. I knew we were gonna have to use those at some point. Drop.
I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
I don't like the purge on anything. Okay, right? You know, when you hear the purge, that just has a negative connotation for me now.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was...
Okay, yeah. So the Odyssey that he's talking about is like the ship that they used to blast off of Earth into a galaxy far, far away. But yeah, the Odyssey, there Sirius was where they were trying to get to, supposedly. And they basically tried to fool everyone and make them believe that the ship had blown up. So everyone was surprised to see like Zeniths. Anyway. Okay. Okay.
The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Hold up. Okay. I tell you, I'm going to apologize in advance in case this thing decides to try and flip out on me, because that was weird for a second there. Hopefully it doesn't, fingers crossed, but it's being temperamental. Okay, so wait. How many times will it take for Elmo to get through into this one? Okay. Okay. There we go. It only took 2 that time. There we go. Haha. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. We're getting better at this. I'm getting reacclimated to it. But we didn't get to use a whole lot of swimming technology the last time. So, hey, not too shabby if you ask me. Okay. This way. Okay. So now, we had those like little snap maws, right? And then we had that humongously huge one. What is that? What is that? Slide. Oh, now I can get that, huh? Good to know. Is that just like a hologram? I'm guessing it is. Okay. This way.
Purge left these machines behind. Could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. As I think I said last stream, I usually deal with the harder thing, like the more difficult task, and then deal with the easier one. I know I've said that before. Ooh, no. It's gonna come over here. Maybe. I don't want to fight it. I don't want to fight it.
But snap maws are as fast under the water as they are on land.
I know, because they're essentially like crocodiles. Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's not hang around for any amount of time with that thing lurking. Okay. Now we need some more handholds.
Should use shock ammo.
Go up. That way. Okay. Come on, Layla, let's get. Okay. Let's bust the move. Ooh, okay.
Poseidon is through there. Where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Be quiet. No, big mouth. Those three guys are like performers on the Las Vegas Strip.
Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
Oh, now you
The
whisper.
scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast. They knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush. She saved herself.
Okay then.
So the old one's like the storyteller. The big mouth one is
Stay up here.
like
And
the.
stop firing when I engage.
Hold up. Old one's the storyteller. The big mouth one is the pyrotechnic one, and then the third one is like the financial advisor. No, they aren't very smart. My. Please. Please tell me I don't have to. I know we're gonna have to fight it.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
What overhang? Oh my gosh. That?
This is getting quicker.
Oh, why? I'm not, like, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy, but I have no idea. Oh. What Lugia is, or what it looks like. Oh my gosh, 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 Becky, oh my gosh. I'm panicking, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. I'll have to look up what Lugia is, but I'm panicking. Because I don't know what that thing is capable of yet. And they've been throwing things at us. Oh my gosh, it got in the water, it got in the water. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. It got in the water, it got in the water. I'm scared. I'm very scared. That thing is huge. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my at him, look 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 at me, boy, run. And what? Be prepared for a second go around. I don't want this stupid thing. I'm scared of it. I don't like it. It's huge. I hit a weak spot. It's got a big neck. What did I do to you? Huh? What did I do to you? Nothing. Leave me alone. It's all Moreland's fault, by the way. He would have just kept his big trap shut. Oh, Lugia? Why would somebody... That almost sounds like a booger. Lugia? Loop? I don't know. Sounds like that's a terrible name for something. Just saying, like, that's a terrible name. Now where do I go? Somebody... But am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Doesn't that sound like a terrible name? Why would you name one of your characters that? Okay. I'm gonna restart again. Sorry guys, like we've already almost gotten to like an hour of gameplay and I feels like I haven't done anything with the game. But Aloy's like, yeah, get to the ledge. What ledge? Okay. That one? Okay. Can we just hide right here for a second? Okay, you Pokemon people, have fun with that. That's what I'm gonna say. Pokemon people, have fun with that. Okay. Isn't she supposed to be able to... Oh, good heavens. Lugia just basically killed our way up there. So now what? Now what do we do? Okay, we're fighting Lugia Monster. I told you guys. Okay, get up there. Get up there on that one. Now what? Yeah, we definitely can't ride this thing. Just so you know. If it were nice and friendly. But it's mad for no reason. I didn't do anything. Right? Guess you have like issues with trespassers. Yes. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. I knew this was gonna be a terrible fight. Oh, this is stupid. This is ridiculous. Can't not see. Oh my gosh. It can't see us right here? Really? Oh, spoke too soon. Get them.
Grab this on the go.
Okay, now what? Is that how we're supposed to do it? You get up there? Aloy. Great. This thing is gonna... This is stupid. Yeah, that was a scene from a movie. It was like temporarily blind for some reason, and I don't know why. I wish I would do it again. Okay, now where do we go? Right here? No? I don't know where to go, y'all. It's not making a lick of sense how to do this. Like, you get on the little thing and then it just knocks it over. Okay. How did it take all of our health, too? Kill the Tide Ripper. So we're supposed to kill it, duh. Obviously. But... Alright. Here we go. Are they even helping us? I don't know. Come here, big stupid monster. Come here, big stupid monster. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. But it's just gonna keep shooting water at us, isn't it? It's very angry. Back up. Yeah. Can I just, like, fight it from here? That would be great if I could just fight it from here. Like, keep shooting its stupid neck. This is such a cheap fight right now, but I'm really digging it. Cheap fights. I don't care about this stupid thing. As long as we beat it, that's all I care about. Maybe we found the right spot. Alright, I can dig it. Like, we're gonna keep getting blasted by water, but I'm not gonna move. Yeah, it can't really reach us because it's too big. Aha. Sucker fish. Yes. We're gonna beat the Tide Ripper. Weak spot. help if those other 3 numbskulls would do something, but, you know. Big shots. Big. Bye-bye. Okay. Couple more.
Down it goes!
Yes. 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 Okay. Phew. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. We just had to find a cheap spot. Thank goodness. Sometimes that's how you gotta do it with these big old monsters. Now we can get to the grapple point and stuff. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that is survival. In this case, big old clunky thing was gonna try. Phew, we survived. Indeed, we did. Let's see, are there more? That's a grapple. Where were... Where was that ladder before? Was that ladder there before? That ladder was not... Okay, whatever. We did it. What did you... Would I stand out in the open if a T-Rex was trying to eat it? Guarantee. Would it? No. Anyone with common sense would not stand out in the open. You know, like some people are just those, you know, oh yeah, it's a T-Rex. Nah. No. Anyone with you're right. Someone with common sense would not stand out there in the middle with the T-Rex coming at them. No. So. But there are those people, these days that just don't get it. Okay, so what are our goals here? Find Poseidon. Yes, we definitely need that. Talk to Morlund and his crew. Yeah, I'll probably do that too because, idiot. Oh my gosh. Morlund is such an idiot. But
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond the store. Time to bring it home.
bring it home. Yeah.
This one's gonna have extra.
So these first 2 subordinate functions haven't been so bad. I thought we were going to have a specific level to actually defeat all these enemies in order to get the sub-functions, but so far it hasn't been as bad. Fighting that Tide Ripper was not pleasant and it scared me, but hey. T-Rexes just want to be loved. Loving you in between their teeth. They got a funny way of showing it, that's for sure. Almo pro tip number 2. That is not how to show affection. Just saying. Open the door.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
If they don't pull a fast one and be like, oh wait, Poseidon wasn't here. I hate when games do that, though. They're like, yeah.
There. I should be able to use that console.
What are you?
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
I guess stay optimistic, huh? Okay. Hidden in the AC code someone must have inserted it via thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that hollow ad for the caveman review over at the vodka? No, I don't. But, well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and hollow systems and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water and filtration code. Hate to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. Would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. Yeah. Probably so. Okay.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Creepy.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Ooh. Ooh.
Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
That voice gave me the creeps. What about you? Ooh. Did anybody else? For some reason, they pick some of the creepiest voices sometimes. And that one, ooh, I don't know, y'all. I don't like it.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Oh, interesting.
The London crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry, I bet.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Didn't it say we could talk to them? I should have talked to them when I could. Oh well. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the help, Mr. Ladder. I cannot believe it. Was this what we were trying to access the Whoa. Look how cool. Oh, that's so neat. Oh man. Like, imagine for a moment what Las Vegas is gonna be like in, well, 2031? That's only like 8 years away. Wow. Hopefully Las Vegas isn't like this in 8 years. Because that's amazing. Like, just those lights would just be amazing. Oh, man. I see why, like, Stanley didn't want to, like, completely give it up. Because, like, man. The world can be, like, so fascinating. So much, like, so much to explore, you know, like, we barely hit the surface of things. Escalators. So, yeah, it's probably a good sign that getting Poseidon's subordinate function made things start to reboot, because then when we take it back to the base, then it's actually going to do something now. Okay, there was a grapple point I saw. Over there? Okay. But how in the hootenanny do we get up? Oh. Sweet. Going the opposite way? Yeah. Supposed to go this way. Well, there was that first grapple point, but now keep going around this side of the edge, I'm assuming. Alright, up we go. Another grapple point, but now what? That'll just take us back down there. Okay, this way? Yeah. Just making things too complicated for a moment there.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Reporting from Stanley Chen.
Okay. Like, imagine having your life's work just literally go down the drain. That would be crazy too. Vegas, May 4th, 2060. 20 years ago this week, Stanley Chin broke ground on one of the most ambitious construction projects in American history, even though many Americans didn't want him there. As he struck his spade into the barren soil, the CEO quipped how resentment against Chinese political influence had turned Vegas into a boiling hotbed of nationalistic sentiment, but how his immense fortune had cooled that down, finally warming Americans to his idea of a new Las Vegas. Who would have believed at the time he would become one of the most beloved figures of the clawback era? But Stanley Chin has always been one to defy odds, literally. In 2035, during a meeting with potential investors at the Old Temple Hotel, Chin watched in horror as his water filtration startup drowned before his very eyes, realizing too late that his once trusted lawyer had sold critical patent info to the competition. Oh man, sucks. The resulting chain reaction of busted deals wiped him out, leaving him with only 88,000 to his name. Yeah. 88, whatever. 88K to his name. Because I don't Devastated, Chin decided to leave his future to fate. He went to the casino for... Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that was just telling his own story. We already read that, but yeah. Okay, so we're going back to the top now. I see. But yeah, we read that. But basically, that's a little piece of Stanley Chin's story.
Looks like that elevator I found earlier. Yeah, I can catch a ride instead of climbing back up.
If this is like an elevator of death, then I'd be so mad. Where it's just like kind of like breaks down. Okay, good so far. Okay, phew. I was kind of expecting the worst.
Whatever she did, she must have powered up the whole thing.
What's going on out there?
Let's see. Workbench, as the tip was saying, can upgrade things. Let's see. Weapon upgrades. What we got? Fire underbow. We really don't use our fire one. Sharp shot. Oh, we need snap maw or bella bag. Okay, so we still need some things in order to upgrade our weapons. Increase resistances with this. We can upgrade our outfit. Okay. Cool. And then we're going to need some more for the next one. And trap crafting. I don't really use the traps. Do other people? Like, let me know if you play this game and you upgrade the traps and use like the smoke bombs a lot, because I don't. I guess that's just a different way to play the game. Some people are more like stealth people, but I don't know. Campfire. What is this thing? What are you? Open your stash. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need some more to get some. Stay. Aloy, good heavens. Okay. She kept looking left and right and not like trying to actually open the stash. So resources. We're gonna need some more of our berries because we just devastated our supply. Inventory. That's mainly what I wanted. Okay. You know what I'm gonna say here, right? Cutscene.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted. There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured, our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the Claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
The new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew is gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to pay a visit to that other Ostrom camp I found first. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. Once I find a place with more water.
We don't want a place with more water, by the way. Just saying, because I don't want to have to fight another Tide Ripper, even though we got fortunate with the other one. But that was truly like amazing, and I could see why Big Mouth Moreland.
Where they can play, you know, parlor games.
Like a carnival?
Yeah, but like, we should make it sound extra big and extra fun.
You mean call it something like carnival?
Yeah, just saying something twice doesn't make it sound better.
No, it really doesn't. Yeah, Loogie Monster. I do not want to have to find another Loogie Monster. No, I don't. There we go. Should get us there faster. Okay, so accelerate with X, brake with circle, and square, dismount. Okay. Accelerate. Wait, oops. Do we have to visit that other camp? Return to base. No, we don't. Then I'm not going to. We're going to return to base first. Show on the map. Yeah, we're gonna place a waypoint. Alright. Will you? Oh my goodness gracious. Is that health? It looked like it for a second, but then it didn't. Alright. Spike stock. I don't know what that's gonna do. Alright. Let's get going. Let's ride. Okay, Bert, it's not a good idea to fly over a huge, basically, like, bison and a fully armed warrior. Just thought I'd let you know that. Oh, look.
Almost. I have to find whoever's in charge and stop them from causing any more harm.
No, we're not doing any side missions. We're going and we're taking Poseidon back. That's it. Oh no. I don't want to fight any other machines. No, I do not. Keep going. Giddy up, big boy. Yeah. Do. Take that back. We are gonna have a mini side mission.
Easy there.
Skybrush. Is there more Skybrush in this area? That would be helpful. Yeah. I was like, no side missions. Yeah, except for gathering resources real quick. But this isn't too out of the way. Okay. Come here. Okay, keep going. Oh, crud vapors.
Easy to take down.
No. Run faster. Run. Okay. Gonna let that dude calm down for a second. He's gonna come this way and be like, "Rah. What's that over there? Don't you go fight him. Don't you dare." He was gearing up, like he was posting up, wasn't he? Like, okay, let's go. He was posted up, man. Jeez. Okay. I see you. But yeah, sometimes, like, ooh, man. I was like, man, what is that thing gonna do? Yeah, he was. He was definitely about to go to war. He was mad. But luckily that Other thing changed his mind. Guess we got the best bristleback we could. Okay. Get off, get off, get off. Okay. That is so cool. Gaming says I would too if I've seen a giant bull like bison wanting to charge me. Yeah, for real.
Stop looking already.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like, what life decision do we make? The smart one, you know, it's like, let's not fight him. Ravagers are one of my favorite machines, obviously, because they kind of look like lions in a way. Or maybe, yeah, they kind of look like lions in a way. Like, they're cool. Cool looking, even if we have to fight them, and I don't like fighting them. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good bristleback. Good boy. Let's go. Yeah. Ah, was there a cache? What was that? Yeah, it was. Alright. Good. Yeah, see, like I was thinking it was some kind of predator, so they move, yeah, they move like lions. I'm guessing that's the model they used for them. Oh, there was Skybrush. Get the Skybrush. Get the Skybrush. Yeah, okay. I think it would be so cool to like design the machines for this game. Like the like intricate pieces of it, and you know, just like, okay, what should we make this one look like? That would be so fun, I think. But then again, I have kind of a mechanical brain in some aspects. Kind of. What do we have over here trying to... Oh, another like campsite type deal, alright. We're almost back to the base, I think. At least I think, right? Yes. Okay, good. Would have been stinky if we would have gone in the wrong direction this whole entire time, right? I've been so mad. Like, We have to go back up the mountain, don't we? Well, there is fast traveling, but I just decided that I wanted to ride the ride the bristleback instead. I could have made it so much easier on us. Really. But he was cool. Like, look at that thing. He's like gonna go graze or something now. He deserves it. He deserves it. He earned it. Yes, there is fast traveling, but I'm like, I don't want to use all my fast travel packs when I could just, you know, and I know people like, come on, Elmo, just, you can get more. I'm like, well, nah. Plus, if you listen to how the bristle, like, how the bristleback sounded, like somebody could make a cool beat out of that. It was like, right? The way it was running, it could make a cool beat. What was that? That better been more help. No, I don't know. I don't care. Okay, we'll keep going. It's a rock. It's another rock. Yeah, you really do get to enjoy things more. I think fast travel is like, it's a thing of convenience or experience, you know.
The snow's coming down heavy.
Do you want the convenience of the fast travel, or do you want the experience of the actually going through the map? Oof. You know what, Eloy? Keep climbing. Keep going. Keep going. Little more. Good. I'm probably on top of the base and I'm running away from it, right? No? Okay. Ah. Big horn. Get the big horn. Get him, Eloy. Thank you. We gotta do some hunting in order, yeah, along the way. Where is the base entrance? What just happened there? Return to the base. Oh, yes, probably bighorns are, but... Sorry. Not in this game, apparently. Okay. We're going the wrong way up the mountain, aren't we? There's a rebel outpost. What is that? Shell snapper. Does it look like I want to... yeah. I don't want to fight a shell snapper right now. Okay, let's get back on the right path. So, I guess we go down the mountain. Right? Somebody look that up. Are bighorns a protected species? I don't know. But apparently the game likes you to get them, so I don't know. Can we just cut across the top of this mountain, please? Whoa. Oof. I thought that was gonna kill some of our health. Okay. Okay, back on the trail. Are we going the opposite way of what we're... Which way are we supposed to go in this? This way? Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Jump up there. Okay. Alright. Here comes an important part, I think. We got to the base. We got to the base. The base. So now, fabrication terminal this way. There we go. Back to talk to Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Have I? Wow, less than 70,000 left in America. Wow, that's sad. Okay, I won't attack any more big ones.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Scout's honor.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock
Yay.
additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got more max health, more skill points. Yeah. Let's talk to
Hi,
Gaia.
Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Question about the subordinate functions. Let's see.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular.
I knew there's
Alone
something.
and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay. I'll keep my guard up.
I was thinking that too. What if Gaia turns out to... I had that same thought. Like, you know, like the plot twist was that Gaia acts all peaceful and serene until you give all the subordinate functions. Then she's the one that ends up, like, just ripping things to shreds. Yeah. I thought of that. I literally had that same thought.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066. By order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
So that's basically the entire goal of the game. Get these sub-functions, get the machines on our side, and just go crazy on our Zenith.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Which coast?
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Okay, is there more about Poseidon?
So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
She needs a toothbrush, though. I'm like... she, like... Anybody else feel that need? Like, just looking at it, it's just like... First thing, before we get Hephaestus, before we get Ether, before we get toothbrush. Gaming says, I don't know, that doesn't sound so good to me. Yeah, I know. She sounds like she's trying to play the good guy. Like, okay, here's the thing. If you've been a gamer for any amount of time, you know only not to trust different things like this entirely. Yes, Guy is supposed to be the good guy, but sometimes you get that plot twist where you're just like, you know? Just like, what do I do? Because I think Gaia blew herself up before. Anyway, that's why we had to go and we had to find her in the first place. Find a new copy of it and stuff. Yeah, it'll get complicated and I don't feel like explaining it. But yeah, I don't trust Gaia very much either.
Subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Mostly.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Okay, but yeah, like...
Why did Ether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
As with the other subordinate functions, Ether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. The one in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there.
Gaming says she wants the ability to build all the machines and have them fight for her. Yes. Now the question is, who is Gaia fighting for? Because it's like, if she's for the Zeniths, then in the words of, like, yeah, in the words of T-Pain, if Gaia decided to go with the Zeniths, then it's like, you've officially been chopped and, you know. But if Gaia's really gonna do what she says, which I still like, then I don't know. So, what if I had the choice to help her or not? This is a hard choice, you know, because Gaia's like an AI. She's like, and it says she has a conscience. And basically, you're trying to save the world. Like, I guess I would try and help her for the. But I would still not. Like, I would still have some kind of backup plan, some kind of emergency, like, eject button, like, build something as a way out in case she decided to flip, you know. Like, one of the wisest pieces of information I've had is always have a backup plan. And so I would build in some kind of, like, eject button where we could take out the sub-functions and just take out Hephaestus, so we would just shut everything down. Because it's possible, you know. Oh my goodness, they're gonna have us read all of this mess.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
Why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth.
On the Odyssey, like I was trying to explain earlier.
How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dahlgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at the Rove launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal.
No kidding.
To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Once again, I say, no kidding, they have to be stopped. Golly, she's... Okay.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him, despite his failure.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Okay, always hope then. Hope. Elmo pro tip, what number? Are we on 5? I am starting to go down. Ooh, I'm like, so we'll probably play for 10 more minutes, like search the base for a little bit, but yeah.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Okay. Gary says, I thought you only had knowledge about Zero Dawn. I'm starting to get suspicious of her. Very suspicious. Maybe the sub functions helped, but because she's starting to gain more, like this sub function helped with animals, this sub function helped with fertility, this one helped with water, I don't know. So maybe the sub functions helped. I don't know, but I'm still suspicious. Yeah.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then.
Okay.
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. Sounds promising.
Okay, Kotallo was, try to explain this in the briefest way possible. Kotallo was like one of the warriors that was associated with getting ether. We had to basically start a competition in order to prove that we could handle things. So, and I know that's very vague. I was trying to make it more. Okay, restart. Kotallo, warrior, had to get everybody to this competition. Once we got everybody to this competition, then we were able to get ether. So, she was the one that helped us get into like this secret cave, and we're helping her because she thinks that these land gods, quote unquote, basically they're machines that have like gotten all, like their programming has got all jacked up. But they consider machines their land gods, and we had to get into this sacred cave and all that stuff. Okay, Zoe, friend, sacred cave, land gods. Very stupid idea, by the way, because the land gods are just machines. Land gods are machines, and yeah, trying to fix them. And Zoe and Varl got a little something going on, which I think it's one of my favorite parts of this game, by the way. Zoe and Varl. Varl's one of our friends. He's been helping us all along the way. And Erend is also one of my favorite characters, because I think he's got a little something going for Aloy, but he hasn't quite admitted it yet. She helped him recover, and he's like, Aloy, and she's like, sit your butt down for a minute. You need to recover. And he's like, but Aloy, I want to come with you. And it's like, if you don't listen with your hard-headed self, you're going to get yourself killed. But anyway, some of these aspects just tickle me. Like, it'll probably talk about Varl.
Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
See? Called it. Did I call that, or did I call it?
While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
Oh.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Vegetarianism, huh? Also, you don't have to like exactly the same things in order to be a couple, but like, it's so funny. It's so funny. I just love seeing them, because Varl was all about Zoe and stuff. He's still all about her, but now it's like, no dear, I'm not going to be a vegetarian. We've agreed to disagree. It's hilarious. I love them as a couple. It's hilarious.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
See, Erend doesn't have a whole lot of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Erend is very strong man type, and like he thinks he could just muscle his way through anything. And then when he crushes the focus, he blames the focus.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the lost recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Okay. Oh, we still have... Okay, we're gonna try and get through this as fast as possible, but Gaia does not talk fast.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. All working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Okay, we're trying to get through
Hades
this.
Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
Guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too.
Jeez. Kaylee says, yeah, I don't trust her.
So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We probably will have to convince Cyan to do something. They would not have mentioned it if it wasn't pertinent to, pertinent. So I have a feeling that once we gather all of these sub-functions, then we're going to have to get more, like, I think it's just the beginning, and like, people probably like say, what now? But I get that feeling that our other subordinate functions we're going to have to get, and Cyan being one of them. Gaming says, do you think it was her creator that blew her up? So I'm going to try to, again, summarize this to the best of my ability without confusing people. So Hades was who we fought in the first Horizon. Silence was supposed to be our friend. Air quotes. Silence was the one that was giving us all this information about how to get to Hades. Now, Elizabeth was the one who Aloy and Beta, like Elizabeth is basically like the mother of them. She's the creator. Now, Gaia had to be blown up. If I'm remembering this properly, and if somebody else has played the game and I'm telling this wrong in some way, let me know. But if I remember, Elizabeth Elizabeth had to destroy Gaia in order to take out Hades, because Hades was this big, terrible machine. Yeah, it was a big, terrible machine. So, yeah, I think Elizabeth did destroy Gaia in order to take out Hades, if my memory serves me well. That's why it's like she had to go home, you know. She went home and she had to do it all alone. Consider. The thing is, Hades, yes, Hades is another subfunction. You're probably going to hear the word subfunction so many times during this game. But Silence tortured Hades in order to get information out of him, in order to get the Gaia kernel that we needed, in order to get the rest of these going. Yeah, so confusion, right? But I tried to do it in the simplest way possible. Let's try this again. Okay, so Hades went bad. Elizabeth, Gaia, all of them trying to save the world. Terrible things, you know. So, ooh, what a theory. Maybe she wants revenge in a way. Ooh, what if she does? That would be a cool plot twist. A guy, oh yes, we saved the world, so wonderful. We take out Far Zenith, and then all of a sudden Gaia just flips and she's like, well, you guys, I made all these sacrifices and look what you guys have done. It's like, you couldn't save the world even from people. Ooh, that would be a cool plot twist.
The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland.
No.
So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
Yeah, you wouldn't just build a museum even if you wanted to preserve history, like out in the middle of a desert. Unless you're trying to bury it.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the U.S. military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
Speaking of burying, yeah.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
He had to.
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, There were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
So Gary says Zenith guy built a dome to keep all those monsters there and not escape to the rest of the world. That is his thought. Well, that would be a valid thought. Because if you got this big dome keeping the Loogie monster there and the Snap Moss there, that stops them from going crazy. That's a thought, because he was so, like, Stanley Chin was so sad for having to leave Vegas. He did not want to leave his life's work, his dream, the thing that basically restarted his whole entire everything all over again. He wouldn't have wanted to leave something like that unless it was imperative. So he, like I called it. Hey, sorry, but I did. Yeah. So the Odyssey was going to Sirius. Everybody had to get on Sirius to like a Wally situation, you know. Wow, Wally's so cute. I love that movie. Yeah. So Stanley Chin built the dome to kind of preserve things and to kind of trap things in there so that things wouldn't get out, things wouldn't get in, and he would preserve his life work, hoping, that maybe eventually he'd come back. Because if the Zeniths are supposed to be like immortal or whatever, maybe he thought he could come back eventually and he could be the one to restart Vegas and all that good stuff. Maybe. Maybe Zenith isn't as bad as Gaia is trying to make them out to be. I don't know, because there was one sadist guy. Remember the guy we fought? He was kind of creepy. Like, one of them was creepy for sure. But maybe not all of the Zeniths are bad. Maybe. Because Chin, I'm just going to call him Chin because I don't feel like him. Chin was trying to restore things. He was. So, long story short, Stanley Chin was a good Zenith. Based on what we could tell. He built the dome. He's trying to, he put things on standby. Hoping somebody would come back. Somebody did, and it was amazing. Gaming says, I knew you were going to bring him up. Yeah, that dude is a cuckoo. He's totally nuts. And then he, he's such a creeper. He's such a creeper. I mean, there's going to be good and bad in all of them, I think, But anyway.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here.
Oh, thank you. Short answer. Phew.
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Thank goodness. Alright. So maybe we could go check out Katara real quick and see what his arm. I bet it's gonna have to do with something with prosthetics. Errand. Oh my goodness. Is this?
Where'd Katara go?
Oh, this is to build the fabrication terminal. Okay. Yes, where in the world did Kotala go? I do not want to have to chase him. Let's talk to Aaron real quick.
You want to talk some more?
Let's play strike. What does that mean?
I see you've got strike set up. Mind if I have a go at it?
Really? Sure. Let's do it.
I forgot how to play this. I even forgot what it was. No.
That's all right. We can play later.
Yeah.
I gotta head out.
Good luck.
Don't crush any more focuses, please.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
What door? This door?
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see. According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I
Wow.
could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Incredible. So we're basically rebuilding everything all over again.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626.
Ooh, Stitch?
Calotropis
Medium
gigantea.
Stitch?
The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Emma does not like butterflies. People might be like, what? Because they're too close to millers. Or as moths? Is that what other people call them, moths? They're too close to moths. Oh, there you are, Katara.
Gaia,
Oh,
what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regal's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varlin Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
oh my goodness, Kotalo. Gaming says, I'm sticking to my theory. I don't trust her. Yeah.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
The 10 were like basically a council of people of 10, of course, and So, Hikaru was the tribal chief, right?
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
Oh.
That sounds kind of gross. I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
That would never get kudos out of Katala, honestly, because he did not like her initially. Oh, thank goodness we don't have to... Yes. Phew, we don't have to listen to him.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Okay. Let's see. Should we... Is Zoe around? Is it going back? Oh, no, this is going somewhere new. Okay. See, there was something else I was going to mention, but I forgot what it was. So.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little bit.
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus. We're studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her with the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. And a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna try and get through this now. I didn't know that Beta was gonna be so talkative, and Beta takes forever to say things also. Jeez.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings.
So far,
What about herself? Did
Tilda
she ever
and
talk about her
Shin
life on Earth,
seem
how
different.
she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Calm down. So, yeah, like I was saying, Tilda, I guess, and Tilda and Shin seemed like they were different. They were actually trying to help instead of trying to hurt like the other weirdos were. So...
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training.
Toiling away.
Below.
she's probably trying to tell you something.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see white caps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
Didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during a hot zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed.
My goodness.
This even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
I know, she's freaking out.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Use your diving mask. Just kidding. But yeah, it's understandable she needs a little bit of time to, you know, like, whew, you know, if something like that went on, you know, then obviously she's just like traumatized by everything. However, she has to understand how imperative it is to save the world that she needs to start talking, you know. Okay, so we're on to Demeter. Anything else we need to do real quick? Oh. Like, you have to show a little bit of grace, but at the same time, this girl gotta get it together. No? What is this? Let's see. Oh, we haven't talked to Zill. Talked to Varl.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
Oh my gosh. I just walked into it again. Yeah, I was at 14.
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew, and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding. Any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. I just don't know what it is yet.
He does look familiar, but I'm terrible with actors' names, so I can't put it up. Like, I can't put a pin in it who he looks like, but yeah.
What do you make of this Tilda that Beta was talking about?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta.
Yeah.
Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's clone? But whatever she wanted, I don't think she got it. If we knew what it was, maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At least we can take some comfort in knowing the Zeniths don't trust each other.
Maybe.
You brought up Rost before. I do think about him. He was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could.
Rost was,
Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the Eclipse after me.
Yeah, there you go.
He sacrificed himself so I could survive. That seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think you could even begin to understand it. The Sacred Lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on it. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the Proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
Are you feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. I should get back out there.
We'll be here if you need us.
Thank goodness. World. Alright. He's made things really easy, quick and easy. Now, let's see. You think Varl is crushing? Like, initially I thought he was until I saw Aaron. He was kind of like, and like, I thought so, because they work really well together. They seem like in another world they could be like best friends and always hang out together, because they're just that good. They just have that good of chemistry. And that look, I think I know what look you're talking about. He could be, but Zoe, I think he likes Zoe just a little better. Cause if she can almost get him to eat vegetarian food all the time, you know, that's funny. So, our game. Oh, oh my goodness. We're at 17% completion. How is this possible? We've almost got all 3 sub-functions. I think there's more sub-functions that we have to get. Honestly, I think there's more sub-functions we have to get. Okay, let's see. The last person we probably should talk to is Zoe. And I'm expecting those same questions that she asked Varl and Kotaro.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything going?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
Trust me, I know. I'm growing tomatoes, y'all, and like I've got one really big stalk, man. I wish I could show you, but I don't want to bring it all the way up here and try and put it on camera anyway. But it's just now starting to sprout fruit, and I'm super excited about it because I can't wait until they get like big tomatoes. Some people are like, ew, tomato, but I love tomatoes. Gaming says we're getting close, yeah, to being almost a fifth of the way there. Oh my god. Yeah.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult.
Yeah.
At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Yeah. So the Scrapper and the Ravagers are similar to Lions, I suspect, like we talked about.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from, like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
Gary says, I grew tomatoes before. Ground coffee beans helps with the growth or even healing damaged stalks. Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, even though we had the coffee discussion last time, but yeah, maybe that's the good use for coffee. Ah. Helpful information. Yes. Elmo, well, no, actually, no. Hey, this is the first gaming pro tip number 1. Use coffee for tomato growth. I'm excited to try it.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
So that's the way people are, unfortunately.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Gee, okay. Black girl anger. Don't be so mad at him. Erend is a bit of a, like, he's very, he's very brute force kind of person. But he's not dumb, he's just clunky. He says, use a grounded coffee like once it's used after making coffee from the... so make the coffee, give it to someone else to drink, but take the grounds and then water the tomatoes after you add the grounded coffee into the soil. Sweet. Good.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
His mother?
Not bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Definitely a thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
Oh. Meow. Okay. Let's see 2 fierce women go up against each other, all in pursuit of Varl, huh? Like, Sona's probably like, no, you back up from my son. And then Zoe's like, yeah, just try. Like, Zoe for supposedly supposed to being, oh gosh, supposedly supposed to be like, you know, like one of the more peaceful people, because her tribe was all about singing, hence why her name is Zoe, like do re mi fa sol la ti do. Zoe. They seem to try, they sang about everything, you know, and their sacred cave and their land gods, and stuff like that. But she seemed like she was gonna rip Erend's head off, and then she's gonna go up against Sona for Varl. My goodness, I mean, she's a cool character. She's very bold. My goodness. Gary says make sure you surround the stems of the stalks with the grounded coffee. Surround the stems. of the stocks with explain that to me, please. I'm like, huh? But anyways,
I should get going.
Guys, yeah.
Good luck on your search.
Yeah. You'll have to explain that to me. You mean like the roots? Like the very, like surround the stocks. Okay, I got it. Elmo is tired, y'all. It's way past my bedtime. So, we're gonna call it a night. We almost did 3 hours of gameplay, and we did something really, really important by getting Poseidon. That's super important. So I'm gonna switch back to our other overlay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like that's how I feel right now. I'm like I'm sleepy. Okay, but anyways, guys, we got some good progress on the game. Hopefully we'll continue to do more and more so that we can at least get to 25% soon. My goodness, I'm curious to see how, what's gonna make the game progress really far, because we've got a ways to go. Not even gonna front, we've got a ways to go. I thought by getting the subordinate functions we'd at least be closer to 50%, but we're not even close to 50%. So anyways, what I'm gonna do, I think, before next stream is figure out how Elizabeth and Gaia were connected. Cause how it says that Elizabeth sacrificed herself, and we had to get the new Gaia kernel. So I'm gonna try and refresh my memory about the original Horizon, just so I can tell you guys properly. I'll go back and dig into the history, but I know that it has to do with Hades, Silence, Elizabeth, and Gaia. And Elizabeth, I think, blew things up in order to defeat Hades and stop Silence from being a butthead. Okay? So, brief summary on that one. In the meantime, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out our link tree below, our latest YouTube video, our Cash App, and all the different avenues of social media. Become one of the Select Screen fam. Join in on the fun. Get to see fascinating yet just a little confusing things like this game. I mean, Las Vegas was beautiful in this game. It was absolutely beautiful, and it was just amazing to see, and it kind of makes you think, So in order to see more game playthroughs like this one, as well as reviews, reaction videos, we recently did Ant-Man, spoiler free alert, so check that out. Check out the review of Ant-Man, and a lot of more cool things coming down the pipeline. So be on the lookout for that. Come back. Let's see. Come back. We're basically here all days of the week. Either Select Screen or I will be streaming, one or the other. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to get some shut-eye. So thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to gaming. Shout out to our other selectors that popped in and hung with us through this adventure that is Horizon. Remember, guys, to take care of each other, be kind to one another. Don't forget to choose your destiny. My name is Elmo172331, and y'all, I'm out.